Okay, all right. Unpopular opinion. Unpopular opinion. I personally think that you IJGBs are the cause of most of the problems you encounter when coming for Dirty December in Nigeria, especially in Lagos, Nigeria. I personally believe so. Now, a lot of you might not agree with me. It's fine. I mean, based on individual experiences, it's fine if you do not agree with me. But I have several reasons why I think so, why I believe so. Yeah. So on this video, I'm going to be sharing all of those reasons. Also, I will be sharing some tips on how you can make the most of your Dirty December in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm going to be sharing some tips on how you can survive this price war with Lagos vendors and Lagos business owners this Dirty December in Lagos, Nigeria. So please make sure you watch this video to the end. Don't skip out on any part because there's a lot you don't need to know want to miss out on. And listen, whatever your thoughts are, go ahead and share in the comment section below. All right. And yeah, before we get into it, hi. You're welcome to my channel. My name is Gloria Elijah. This is Frankly. Did I say Frankly? No. This is Simply Gloria Elijah. I said Frankly. Okay. This is Simply Gloria Elijah, my second YouTube channel where I do whatever I like. Yeah. And yeah, that's because I have another YouTube channel called Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah, where I review reality TV shows, movies, and trending social topics. Yes. So you're especially welcome to become a part of this community here by subscribing and ensuring to turn on your post notification bell. All right. Now, all of that out of the way, let's quickly dive right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 year later, because I did a video about that December last year, December. So this is like 1 year later. My sentiment about December still hasn't changed. I hate Christmas. I hate December. The month of December is my least favorite month of the year. And that is for so many reasons. But of late, this Dirty December craze is added to the many reasons I do not like Christmas. I do not like December in Lagos, Nigeria. Yes. And if you check out the video I did last year, I mean, I listed out a number of reasons, and I'm just going to name a few. The inconvenience of moving from point A to B, courtesy of the traffic. The traffic is ruthless. It is insane. It's annoying. My God, guys, it is exhausting. It's stressful. You are constantly exhausted even before you get to where you're going, especially if you are driving. If you're not driving, all the glory to God. Yeah. Thank God for your life and your finances. But if you are driving, it's over for you. You'll be so stressed out before you get to your destination. There's also the hype, the ridiculously unnecessary, like exorbitant prices of everything. This is mad hype in the price of everything. Guys, when I say everything, I'm talking about things that you can get for probably just $1 or 500 naira. It's boom, high up there. Yes. It's like there's this, how do I put it? There's this competition for which vendor can make the most sale or can make the most money off the IJGBs. It is insane. And guys, I call it insane because on a normal day, the Nigerian economy is not stable. There's this mad fluctuation in the price of things. And there's something that we always say in Nigeria, that when the prices go up, they never come back down. Yeah. So we are already dealing with that as locals over here. Now, when it's now December, Dirty December, it becomes worse. The prices literally go double or even triple or maybe 10 times the price of the regular item or the regular service or product that you would usually get here, especially in Lagos, Nigeria. I keep on emphasizing on Lagos, Nigeria because it is Lagos, Nigeria's system that I know and I am used to. I do not know about any other part of Nigeria. All right. And of course, it's in Lagos, Nigeria that everything happens anyways, especially during 30 December. Yes. So it happens that way. So the whole inconvenience, the fact also that there's always a crowd almost everywhere you go. Everywhere is choked up. Everywhere is choked up. If you're claustrophobic, I am sorry for you. You might be fighting for your life. You might be fighting for air. You might be fighting to breathe. You might not really enjoy some of the experiences that you will be going out for if you're claustrophobic. But if you're not, if you're the type of person that enjoys really, really packed and crowded places, all well and good for you. Yeah. So for these reasons and many more, I do not like the month of December. I do not like Christmas. Everything is just irritating for me. Yeah. So I value my peace of mind. I value my sanity. And so I try to do whatever I have to do in the month of October, November before the madness begins in December. Yeah. Now, quickly on to my darlings. You IJGB people. Yeah. The IJGB people. I've been seeing your videos. I have seen tons and tons of videos, the rants, the complaints, the lamentations, from a lot of you, especially the girlies, complaining already about the exorbitant prices to make their hair, to do their nails, to do manicure, to do pedicure, for short-let apartments. Guys, I have been seeing the complaints, and as much as I feel sorry for you guys, I find it quite hilarious because sometimes even us as locals, we also go through the same things. Yes. Now you might not believe me, but best believe that is a fact. Sometimes us as locals, we go through the same thing. Now you may be wondering how do you go through the same things? Guys, I'm going to explain that. Now, to explain that point, I'm going to use myself as an example. I noticed something, a while back. This was like some years ago. I noticed something about how businesses deal with clients, customers here in Lagos, Nigeria, especially. Now, I noticed that when you go to certain establishments, or maybe, let's use the most common one. When you go to the market, for example, yeah, and you go there dressing all tushed up, you're looking your best, you're wearing your Christmas clothes to the market, you're wearing your most expensive human hair wig as a woman, you're wearing your most expensive perfume, you are looking flashy, if you get what I mean. You're looking flashy, and to top it all up, you also adorn yourself with your accent, your British accent or your American accent or whichever kind of accent you have, right? You adorn yourself with all of that, you wear your full armor of bouginess to the market. The moment you get there, right, you're already attracting a lot of attention from everyone that sees you or comes across you or notices you. In fact, you're already noticeable. You're very, very conspicuous. Everybody is seeing you already. You're very obvious. You're like one shiny diamond in the midst of shit, right? So everybody has noticed you already, right? Now, you go to the market and you want to patronize someone, right? The moment they hear your bougie accent, the moment they perceive your very expensive perfume, the moment they just sight you, guess what? They're going to give you special treatment. That special treatment that you probably want, that you're probably expecting to get when you get to the market, you're going to get that special treatment. But guess what? You're going to be paying heavily for it. You're not going to be paying the same price that every other person that does not look like you pays. You're going to be paying double or triple or 10 times the price. If something is priced at 100,000 naira, for example, best believe that you're going to be paying probably 200,000 for it. Yeah. And it's simply because of the way you look, your accent, and whatnot. Yeah. Yes. And this has happened to me a lot. So I discovered this tactic, or should I call it this trick, some years ago, right? I want to go to the market. I am looking my best, right? I'm looking my best because, of course, not because I want to be noticed or anything, but I just like looking good when I want to go out. So I look my best, spray on my very expensive perfume. And then boom, the moment I go, madam, you're welcome. Madam, come and sit down. They even give you a chair. Oh, madam, sit down. They will ask you, do you want cold drink? Do you want cold water? They will buy for you. And they entertain you however way. And they go ahead to sell the things very expensive. And then it happened to me once, it happened to me twice. So another time, I was wondering, like, what's going on? Because when I would go to the market and buy certain things, I ask my mom, like, oh, I bought this thing for this. She'd be like, why did you get it for this amount? This is how it's supposed to be sold. Oh, they cheated you. No. So I devised a plan. That, okay, fine. The next time I want to go to the market, I will really tone down completely everything. I'll tone down. No expensive wigs on my head. No expensive perfumes. Of course, I'm going to spray my perfume or whatever, but it's not going to be that one that draws every Tom, Dick, and Harry to you, right? So I tried to just completely tone down everything. Ladies and gentlemen, by the time I went to the market, oh my goodness. Of course, I wasn't getting that much attention. Now, I do not claim to have an accent. Guys, I do not have a British accent. I do not have an American accent, but I really do speak well, right? I studied English language and literature. So when you study English, you study pronunciations, you study intonations, you study accents, you study all of those things, right? So sometimes when I get really carried away, when I talk to people, it seems like I do have an accent, right? I do not know or think I do have an accent, but sometimes people are like, oh, where did you study? Where did you grow up? You have this accent and that one. So I probably have like a truckload of different accents. I don't know, right? So by the time I toned down on everything, my dressing, everything, I went to the market. And of course, I carried my proper Nigerian accent to that market. Ha! Ladies and gentlemen, by the time I was done shopping, I was shocked. The price slash on everything I bought that day, I almost cried. I almost cried for all the other times that I had been cheated. I almost cried. It was such an exhilarating feeling, but at the same time, I felt really pained because I was wondering, like, why? This is justice for people that have accents or justice for people that likes to look good to the market. But that is just an example. It was something I had to learn, the hard way. And ever since, whenever I'm going to any local market, I don't even wear wigs. And that is a fact. I don't wear wigs. I just carry my cornrows and I put on a face cap or I tie a scarf. A lot of you know me that I love my scarves a lot. So I tie my scarf and I wear my what they call this thing. I wear my baggy pants and I wear my baggy shirts and I'm looking very, very chill and relaxed. But nobody's giving me attention. The people that give me attention that recognize me are those who actually recognize me from YouTube or social media, but nobody actually notices me. And I go with my proper Nigerian accent. And as I'm going, if I like, I bargain for the prices. If I don't, I just buy and I get normal, fair prices. Yeah. And I do not feel guilty when I want to haggle prices because if you are overly dressed and you really look like a billionaire to the market, when I say a billionaire, like a flashy billionaire, and you want to haggle prices, they will insult you. And sometimes even you feel so ashamed of yourself to even so low in quote to haggle prices. So it could get really complicated for you. So that is just one tip I've given to all of you, right? A lot of you IJGBs, when I say that you bring upon yourselves most of these problems that you are complaining about today, what I mean is this experience I just shared with you. A lot of you come back into the country or probably are coming into Nigeria for the first time and you come, packing all your accent and your Sunday best, or maybe your Christmas clothes and everything. And then you go to certain places and then you go to certain businesses and whatnot, even local markets as well, even salons. And it's like, you want all the attention in that place. You want all the attention. But what you do not realize is that attention you want will definitely cost you a whole lot. The moment they recognize your accent, the moment they recognize that you do not sound local, let me not say Nigerian now, but local, the moment they notice that you do not sound local, the moment they notice how flashy you're dressed, trust me, they will give you VVIP treatment. Quite all right. You will get the VVIP treatment. That is, if that is what you want, or maybe you don't even want it, they will give it to you. In fact, they will enforce it on you. But the billing, they will bill you. They will bill you so much, it will cause you to come to social media to come around. That's when you find yourself on TikTok. You make a video, you're complaining, you're crying, you're ranting, you're lamenting, you're complaining. Yes, it's gonna happen. So, you need to tone it down. All right? You need to tone it down, number one. In other words, try to blend in with the locals. Don't try to stand out, especially when you want to buy something, especially when you're on the tight budget. I mean, this message is for those of you that are on a tight budget. There are those of you that don't care. You just want the A-list treatment, so you don't really care about the exorbitant prices. You don't really care about the cheating that they will cheat you of your money. You don't care. But for those of you that are actually on a tight budget, right? This advice, all these tips are for you. Try to blend in with the locals. Do not try to be too conspicuous. Do not try to prove a point. And this is another thing. A lot of you IJGBs that come to Lagos, Nigeria for Detty December, I feel like a lot of you try so hard to prove a point. You try so hard to prove that, oh, I'm not Nigerian, I'm coming from the UK, I'm coming from the US. You're always trying to prove a point. So a lot of you come, weaponizing your accents like AK-47. You want to by everybody with your British Coco accent and all whatnot. Guess what? The people that are going to rip you off your money, they are waiting for you. They love people like you because they will bill you and you cannot really complain because they're easy to insult you. And if you do not have mouth or you do not have guts, you carry your tail in between your legs and walk away in shame. Or just to prove a point that you are capable of spending the money, you find yourself paying a ridiculous amount of money for what you did not plan for. So as I said, try to blend in with the locals. If you still have your Nigerian accent, please, when you come back to Nigeria for Detty December, try to bring out your Nigerian accent, brush it off all the dust, and use it to communicate in certain situations where you need. Now, why am I saying this? I have interacted with a lot of IJGBs, right? Especially those ones who relocated maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago, or maybe even 2 years ago, 1 year ago to outside Nigeria, right? I've interacted with a lot of them. And if there's one thing I noticed that a lot of them have in common is when they come back to Nigeria for Detty December, and suddenly it's like their Nigerian accent has been completely erased. And it makes me wonder how. Like, hold on a second. What witchcraft, what sorcery is that? How did that happen? How did you suddenly lose your Nigerian accent? How? It's insane. It's insane. It's insane, And you see, I don't know. I don't want to think too much about it. I don't want to throw shades. But what I'm trying to say is, if you still have your Nigerian accent, because I know that a lot of you, when you relocate over there, or maybe when you travel over there, you kind of hide your Nigerian accent, right? And then you try to blend into that society that you relocated to, which is fine because they say when you're in Rome, behave like the Romans, right? So when you come back to Nigeria for Detty December, Why is it so difficult to bring back your Nigerian accent? I mean, your original Nigerian accent. Because there was this video I watched of this lady that was complaining about they went to braid her for, is it 2.5 million or thereabout? And she had some accent. I don't know which country she's from. But then in the middle of that video, she still spoke with a proper Nigerian accent. And I'm like, sister, maybe, just maybe if you had communicated with your Nigerian accent, you probably would have ended up paying probably just 300,000 naira for you and your sisters or even your aunt for that braiding you did. But you were actually paying for your accent. You were not paying for the braids. You were paying for your accent. Yeah. So that is my second or probably third tip to all of you IJGBs. When you come back to Lagos, Nigeria, this December, for Detty December, please, please and please, if you remember where you locked up your Nigerian accent and threw away the key, go and look for it and bring it back, because it's going to do you a lot of good. It's going to help you. And when I say your full-on Nigerian accent in certain situations, I'm not talking about the one that you speak Nigerian accent and then you now mix it with your foreign accent, like oga me, I no get time for all this 1-0. I no get time. Wait till they worry you now. I've seen a lot and I'm like, what's this? What are you? Stop forming. Stop forming. Speak your proper Nigerian accent. Listen, guys, I'm being serious here. Speak your proper Nigerian accent so that they will not rip you off, except you enjoy the status of big madam, big oga. Hold on to your British Coco accent. But if you really want to cut down on all the unnecessary billings that they are billing you, then trust me, your Nigerian accent or maybe just your local accent is going to really do you a lot of good. And now for my final tip for this video. And this one is specifically for my IJGB queens. Yeah. Listen and listen attentively. Yeah. Ask around, come onto social media. If you have a social media account, come onto social media, especially on places like TikTok or even Twitter. Well, that's a TikTok. TikTok really moves really fast. Come onto social media and ask for recommendations for affordable places around you in your vicinity where you live, or maybe if you live in an expensive, or maybe if you live in an expensive environment and you just need, very good recommendations for hair salons, nail technicians, and just any service provider for anything that you need. Someone that's really good, but also very affordable. Mind you, I'm not using the word cheap. Nah, because you don't want cheap labor, but you want something affordable, something reasonable, but also very good. Service providers who really knows their work, right? Don't be too shy to come onto social media to ask for recommendations. And this one goes to those of you queens who are on a budget, right? A lot of you do not mind, but if you're on a budget and you cannot afford to be paying 277,000 naira for just some stupid nails that would not look good, that would fall off before you even finish having your bath, then ask for recommendations. And the reason I'm saying this is because there are really, really good people. Like, there are people that are very, very good at their craft. People that are very good. When I say very, look at the way I'm opening my eyes. They are very good, but they're also very affordable. The only thing they do not have is they do not have the exposure that most of these very expensive salons have. So if you're looking for very good service, but not too ridiculously, stupidly, senselessly expensive, like the ones you all keep on complaining about, ask for recommendations because they really do exist. If you want home service, if you're comfortable enough looking for home service, they really do exist. If you want to go to them, they do exist. And trust me, you will not be disappointed. As a matter of fact, you'll be surprised that they do exist, and they would even do the job better than some of these very pricey, places. All right. And then last but not the least, finally, when you go to these affordable ones, I beg in the name of God, do not go yapping your mouth around on social media and telling the whole world about how how did it? Come with me to go do my nails for $5. Oh my gosh, guys, look at it. It's so good. And it's only for $5. Don't do that. Do not spoil the market for other people who are just like you. People who once upon a time were complaining about these ridiculous prices and then are also looking for a way out just like you. When you find the way out, I beg you in the name of God, don't cast it. Don't cast it. Don't cast it for other people that are looking for the way out. Because we're going to call it witchcraft. Yeah, we're going to say you're possessed by witchcraft. So don't cast it. I mean, you can give them a shout out if you are so pressed to do a vlog about it. You can give them a shout out, but please do not go around yapping your mouth that, oh my God, it's so cheap. It's so cheap. Where I'm coming from. They charge me $100 to do this exact same work, but I came here and the difference for $5, £5. Zip it. Just shut up. Don't say anything. If you want to give them a shout out, give them a shout out. It's fine. It will be greatly appreciated. As a matter of fact, you're helping them to gain that exposure that you probably do not have. But do not go around telling people that they are very cheap. If you know that they are affordable according to what you can afford, don't go around telling people that, they are very cheap. They are very cheap. Don't do that. You're spoiling their possibility of growth. And you're also spoiling that opening for other people, as I said, who were once just like you, complaining and also looking for a way out. So keep the girl code. Do not cast it, just as we and maybe other people are sharing the good news of these alternatives to the very ridiculously exorbitant ones. Also share the good news and don't cast it, because it is because of you people casted it from the very beginning. That is why you're here now on social media crying and complaining and crying your eyes out. So when people give you new avenues, new alternatives, do not cast it. All right? Yeah. And if I remember anything else that I would love to share, I will make a part 2 Detty December video. But for now, this is all I want to share. So yeah, go ahead, share your thoughts in the comment section below. As I said before at the start of this video, and I know if you do not agree with me, but it's fine. All right, it's fine. But still, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. So just go ahead and share. I'll see you guys on another video. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing, amazing day. Bye.